drinking impairs otherwise reasoned judgment. You might not do something after you've had one drink that you would do after you've had two. And you're a big guy, you could handle 2 drinks.
I understand.
But not a smart thing to do. You know, if you promise your friend that you'll take her home at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Your friend who does not drink. Your friend also who was not drinking that night. Your friend also who only had 2 shots that night and knew her limit.
Do you see how aggressive you are?
I do.
Do you see that I see how aggressive you are?
I do, but
okay.
I did want to get
Just
that out.
I know that you wanted to get it out, but do you see how aggressive you present to a fact finder? So I have children and a lot of grandchildren. I know about what happened here that night. You both behaved badly. You were angry.
No, ma'am.
I don't think you do.
No, ma'am.
Oh, you don't think you behaved badly?
I think I behaved. No, I know that I behaved in self-defense. And I also have text messages, which are evidence, where he admitted to being drunk and on drugs.
Ma'am.
And yes, you are correct.
Just a second.
I should have called an Uber and taken myself home. And
absolutely right, and you shouldn't have punched him.
You
shouldn't have punched him.
And I did not.
Well, you said you did.
Ma'am,
just a second. You
in
said you did.
self-defense,
Just a
after
second.
somebody choked
Just a
me
second.
I have text
and would
messages.
not give my
Stop.
phone back.
Stop. You say you did. And it was after you punched him that he threw you to the ground.
Before I even did that, he had choked me and wouldn't give my phone back.
You're talking about him choking you when he was holding the phone in his left hand
That
and
is how
choking
he
you.
swerved.
I'm speaking.
If you don't, I'm sorry.
speaking.
I apologize.
Okay? So this is what I think. You have a lawsuit against him for $4,500, and that's for the medical bills and punitive damages. And he has a lawsuit against you for attorney's fees, false arrest, and damage to his vehicle for $5,000. I'm granting both the complaint and the countersuit, but they negate each other, which means that you're going to have to show me one thing. I want to see the damage you allege she did to your car.
Absolutely.
You're talking about the hood of the car?
She kicked the bumper in from both sides, which is left dangling, and she also, with both her fists, basically caved in the front of my hood.
Let me ask you this question, sir.
Am I the whole?
Did
Yes.
she ask you to let her out of the car?
The answer is yes, but the issue was we were an hour and a half away. There were no lights. There was everything. We were on a strip of LBI, so there was no lights. There were no places that were actually open, and she wanted me.
Did she say to you, let me out of the car?
After she assaulted me, yes.
And did you immediately let her out of the car?
While we were immediately...
I'm talking about, I don't care whether it was dark, I don't care if it was in the middle of the Mojave Desert. She's a big girl, and she wanted to be let out of the car.
I let her out immediately as soon as possible.
No, you did not.
Well, immediately as soon as possible is not the answer. Okay, we have a draw. You both acted badly that evening just because you're a girl. You don't get to punch somebody in the face.
I didn't punch him in the face.
Yes, you did.
No,
you
I
even
didn't.
say
My
you did.
hand connected.
Just a second. Is what you're saying to me that you didn't, when I gave you 2.5 hours to write this down, maybe I read it wrong, is what you're telling me that you didn't write down here that I punched him in the face twice?
After somebody choked me?
No, just a second. I just asked you a question. Did you write here that you punched him in the face twice?
Yes, I did. After he choked me, after he did all that to me, and did not give my phone back.
Not all that.
How was I supposed to get home without a phone?
Listen.
How was I supposed to call the Uber?
Hey, I don't buy choking you, driving and swerving the car, holding your phone in one hand and choking you with the other.
Did you read the part where he choked me for like a minute? It wasn't a long choke.
Ma'am, can I...
Goodbye. We're done.
Bye.
Ma'am,
Bye.
excuse me.
Bye.
Bye.
Judy. See you later.
Parties are
Thank you.
They step out.